All right, Zion, what's going on, bro? How are we?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm living the dream. How are you?
You know me, man, just keeping out of trouble as always. Dude, I wanted to bring you on and just have you share a little bit of your story with a couple of the guys. I think we started working together almost, what was it, 6 months? Was it 6 months ago now?
Yeah, 6 months, around 20 something weeks ago. Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Yeah, dude. And I don't think you've relapsed not even once, right?
No,
Tell me, tell me.
I haven't even, I feel like a completely different person from where I was 6 months ago. I mean, my thoughts are clearer. I can string together coherent sentences. I can speak to women. I don't even recognize who I was before.
Man, you've probably made one of the biggest transformations out of all the guys that I worked with. I remember our first call, bro. You didn't even want to show your face to me. You were like embarrassed. You didn't. I mean, dude, you are a completely different person now, man. I want you to talk about that. How did you feel before we started working together when it was, porn 4 or 5 times a day? Like, how was it actually affecting you then?
It was definitely affecting me in many different avenues of my life. I was jobless. I well, I just got fired from my job actually because I wasn't performing. I was in sales.
I remember.
Um, I was going through a tough time with my girlfriend because obviously I wasn't working, she was working and paying all the bills. And I was just extremely lost and bored and didn't have nothing to do with my life. I had no direction. And I felt like I always told myself like this whole masturbation thing is not really the problem, but it was the problem. That's why I reached out to you after I saw all your YouTube videos, and I was like, "Yo, this is definitely something I need to look at."
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember you reached out. You said that you've watched all of my video. I think you've been watching my stuff for like a couple months, but you were too nervous to reach out. Like I was so impressed that you actually booked in a call. You were able to say, "Hey, I've got a problem, but I'm willing to do anything I can to fix it." 20 weeks later, I mean, what's that? Six, bro, you're not going back.
No way. uh, my thoughts are clearer. Everything's been better in my life since I started this journey. I really appreciate the accountability. That was the main thing. Just having someone there, making sure that I'm staying on track, I'm not relapsing. It's just really great.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, I guess aside from the accountability, what was the biggest thing that you got out of the program? Because I know that we had the community as well. Like, I know you love chatting to the other guys. I mean, I guess the 7 step protocol that we kind of tailored to you. What do you feel like? Obviously, the accountability is a massive one. What do you feel like you got the most value out of here in terms of actually getting you clean to the point you're at now?
Just the fact that I was able to change my entire direction and where I was headed in life. I felt like I was sort of in a downward spiral. But ever since, I signed on with you, I got the accountability coaching. I made sure that, there was no other option but to do this and abstain from doing it ever again. And I've got a new job at a higher position than I was before, which I thank the Lord I got given that opportunity. And I really just grabbed it with both hands. And me and my missus, our relationship has definitely improved. We
Good.
are more solid in all areas, of course. um,
I think you mentioned that like the bed. I think the bedroom stuff beforehand was. I don't know. I think we had a few problems. But how was it now? You don't have to go into detail, obviously, but before versus after, have you noticed many differences now that you're not actually watching porn every day?
yeah, I mean, all I could say is the performance has been solid. Yeah.
That's all I need to hear, bro. Good.
Yeah. Um, dude, I am lost for words by the amount of progress I've made. All thanks to you, to be fair. Like, I did have to do the work, but I didn't realize how important accountability was in this journey.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you had to do the work. I guess, like you said at the start of our thing, you had to have somebody show you what work to do. Because it
Yeah,
doesn't
of
matter how
course.
hard you try, but the willpower only got you. I think it's like 7 days clean was the biggest streak that you had before we started, and now you're on what, like
Yeah,
180 days. That's nuts.
Yeah, like I started in high school, so like what's that, 2015 to this, yeah, so 29 years
You.
without more than a 7 day break.
Whoa.
And
Oh, sorry to cut you off. What I was going to say, because I know that everyone wants to hear this. What would your advice be to someone who's, let's say, who was in your position, 9 years watching porn, I mean, jacking off every day. What would you say to the person now that's on the fence? Should I get help? Should I try to do it by myself? I mean, should I get a coach? Should I not? What advice would you give to them?
I'd say take a good hard look at yourself and think about how long it's been since you started doing it, and realize that nothing's really going to change on your own. Your willpower can only get you so far. You need someone to report to, you need someone to guide you and hold you accountable and make sure that you're showing up for yourself and being the best version you could possibly be, because that's the only way you're going to break this vicious cycle, because there's no way I'm ever doing that again. And it's all thanks to you, Tommy.
Bro, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm very impressed. All right. Now, I know that you've probably got a bunch more to say, but I know we've got a few other guys waiting to jump on as well. So, listen, Zion, I really appreciate it, dude. We've got our check-in call tomorrow morning. All right. So, make sure to remember that. We'll jump on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll chat to you then. But other than that, dude, I appreciate you sharing your story, man. It's been good having you on.
Thanks, Tommy. See you. You have a good day. Bye bye.
Let's see you, man. Bye.